please be seated? Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the University of Central Lancashire, I'm delighted to warmly welcome you to this graduation ceremony here on campus. On this special day, we are here to proudly celebrate the achievements of our students, today's graduands. I now call upon our Vice-Chancellor, Graham Baldwin, to give his address.
Honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduands, it is a great pleasure to welcome you to this ceremony where we acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of our soon-to-be graduates. The past 18 months have been challenging for us all, and some here today should have graduated last year, so thank you for your patience in waiting for your ceremony to go ahead. You have all shown great resilience during this time, which I know will stand you in good stead for the future. I am delighted that we can now properly celebrate all of your achievements, and I trust that you enjoy both the ceremony and the celebrations that will, I am sure, go on afterwards with your families and friends. Your studies here have prepared you well, and I am sure you will find that you now have a closer set of connections with the world around you. I hope, as well as achieving your qualifications, that you have also had a great experience and that in years to come, as a member of our global alumni community, you will look back fondly on your time at the University of Central Lancashire and will keep in touch to share with us your successes. At our University Open Days, I point out that graduates tend to earn more over a lifetime than non-graduates. But more importantly, they tend to be healthier, happier, and to live longer. And remembering those facts will surely reassure you that the effort and commitment you have invested in the last few years was well worth it. But it also benefits the rest of us, because graduates are more tolerant, more likely to vote and to volunteer. They provide a greater boost to economic growth and increase productivity. And I'm sure you have learned some important life lessons along the way too, which you will draw upon in the future. Some of you indeed may now have also started on your career path and have been working over the past year. And on behalf of all of us here today and from the wider team at the University of Central Lancashire, I thank you, and I thank you for your future contribution. The personal characteristics that you have displayed to get you to this point today, energy, commitment, tenacity, and an open mind, will serve you well for the future and will help you to recognise and seize the opportunities that exist. So make sure you leave this hall today with confidence, with ambition, and a desire to make a difference, because you are the future. You're the future chief executives, the future consultants and entrepreneurs, the future scientists and social workers of renown. You are the leaders of tomorrow. Life won't always be plain sailing, but during your studies, we hope you will have acquired a toolkit that will help you to navigate choppy waters. Your studies have prepared you such that although you can't direct the wind, you can adjust the sails. Here at the University of Central Lancashire, we've always believed in helping people to seize every opportunity to flourish in education, at work, and for life. We're proud that by combining academic excellence and real-world teaching, we give our students the skills and experience that industry needs. That's why our talented graduates are in such high demand in the world, and we're delighted that we've created new possibilities for many thousands of our graduates during our 190-year history. I hope that we have helped create the opportunity for your future success, ensuring that you have the relevant knowledge, skills, and experience to thrive wherever you came from and wherever you go to next. Whoever you are, wherever you are in life, here at the University of Central Lancashire, we believe there's always a way. As you look to the future, enjoy this moment, and particularly enjoy today. Share special memories with the friends you've made here and with your families who have been on this journey of learning with you. Talking of which, before we celebrate your success, let's have a round of applause for all those special people, your family, your friends and tutors who have supported you and who are celebrating with you here today. Join me in a massive round of applause, please. Thank you. Now, all the rest of the applause today will be just for you. So for all of you who today become graduates of the university, I extend my warmest congratulations on your achievements. You have been taught by a dedicated group of academic staff who devote their professional lives to the teaching, learning and development of our students. And you have also been supported by many highly dedicated and professional staff members who, whilst they often do not teach directly, have provided the service and the infrastructure that have made your success at the university possible. I would like to thank them all on your behalf. I am confident that with the right mindset, you will go out into the world and bring not only real economic and social benefit to yourself, but also to the communities of which you become members. Whatever you do next and wherever in the world your journey leads, on behalf of everybody at the University of Central Lancashire, very well done and good luck for a happy and successful future.
Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Academic Board confers an honorary fellowship on Sarah Carr. Vice-Chancellor, as a founder member of the nationally recognised charity National Day Nurseries Association, Sarah Carr OBE's dedication to the early years sector is an inspiration to us all. Sarah's passion for childcare and education began when she established the Kinder Care nurseries in Lancashire, before directing an independent primary school and 3 day nurseries. Since then, her achievements in the field have been remarkable and extensive, both in Lancashire and across the UK. Over the past 20 years, Sarah has influenced national strategies, policies, training and standards through the National Day Nurseries Association. She has also led developments in challenging and inspiring educational curricula and the design and operation of innovative and unique childcare and education settings. Majoring on helping parents and employees to realise their potential, Sarah has educated parents on attachment and child development and raised awareness of child health issues relating to diet and sugar-free nutrition. Her encouraging, enabling and nurturing style is one which we can all learn from at UCLan. In 2006, her services were recognised when she received an OBE, and her immeasurable contribution to shaping UK childcare and education policy continues to benefit children and adults in Lancashire and beyond. Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, it is with great pleasure that I present Sarah Carr, OBE, for the award of Honorary Fellow of the University of Central Lancashire. I now invite Sarah Carr to respond to the citation.
Graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I grew up the fifth child in a family of 10, surrounded by open countryside and animals, a freedom to roam, a mum at home cooking nutritious meals, and us all securely wrapped in love and warmth by a hard-working dad. I thought all children had this. Fast forward to my first child being born, and reality hit. I needed to work, but wanted my children to enjoy what I had had. In the mid-80s, there was very little childcare provision, and it was certainly not child-centred. Facilities were poor, and qualified, highly skilled staff were considered unnecessary. My journey into continual parental guilt was about to begin, unless I did something about it. In 1985, I had completed the Institute of Personnel Management diploma at Preston Polytechnic. Also, my husband had completed studies in building and quantity surveying, again at Preston Polytechnic. Between us, we had the skills to enable us to build our first nursery, and importantly, to recruit, train, and nurture a team of highly skilled staff to enable us to provide our children and many other children with the right to the right environment for them to flourish and to thrive, to allow them to enjoy what I had had, and to allow parents to develop their careers without feeling they were sacrificing the quality of their own children's early years. Whilst our business was built locally throughout Lancashire, my lengthy tenure as chairman of the National Day Nurseries Association has provided me with the opportunity to ensure that early years became valued and recognised for its importance across the whole country. I am delighted to say that now early years provision is properly regulated, recognised as of vital importance to all children and their parents. It is now even partially funded by government. To be here today in Preston, the town of my birth, in this magnificent university campus, born of the original Preston Polytechnic, is remarkable. My being recognised through this award for successfully using many of the skills that I first learnt here is incredibly special. I am truly honoured and grateful to the university. To all the young graduates today beginning their careers, I want to say, do not worry if you cannot see a clear path ahead. Ride the waves of life. Opportunities will come. Be alert and seize them. Always go with your hearts. Believe in what you do. Thank you very much.
Vice-Chancellor, the presentation of graduands and award holders will now take place. Graduands, you will be offered a glove. Your health and safety is important to us, and our Vice-Chancellor on stage will be wearing a glove to shake your hand. So if you wish to shake hands on stage, please make sure you wear the glove you are offered. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Forensics and Applied Sciences. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Forensic Science, Chloe Louise Bamber. Daniel Christopher Bowden. Bradley Edwards. Jack Evans. Chloe Amber Golding. Connor James Hurley. Takreem Hussain. Alec Lars Kube. Lucy Lodge. Catherine Leah Perrin. Aaron Habib Tasil. Charlotte Louise Turner. Alexandra Francesca Younger. Bachelor of Science with honours in Forensic Science and Anthropology. Joshua Thomas Almond. Patrick Michael Armstrong. James Matthew Bonson. Suki Cooper. Jonathan Noel Gilmartin. Sarah Ann Jones. Georgia Paris Lomax. Tara Ashley McAvoy. Hayley Vanessa. Jennifer Mitchell. Nicole Lara Rigby. Emmy Louisa Savin. Caitlin Louise Willers. Bachelor of Science with honours in Forensic Science and Criminal Investigation. Mohammed Faisal Akhtar. Caitlin Allison Aston. Bethany Bailey. Amy Elizabeth Barlow. Nia Jane Basral. Nicole Marie Baxter. Abigail Melissa Bentham. Alexander James Bentham. Annabella Beatrix Spesenyai. Zoe Ellen Catlett. Jade Christine Clorley. Niall Christopher Coulter. Bethany Jade Cowgill. Alicia Page Crossland. James Michael Cunningham. Ashley Zoe Curran. Caitlin Rose Day. Jason Jonathan Alexander Duxbury. Courtney Louisa Atok. Lauren Jade Ferguson. Lewis John Green. Emily Jade Hudson. Ruby Ann Hudson. Fatima Elena Lebon. Seth Dennis Albert Lloyd. Siobhan Louise Maudsley. Agatha Macalina Machek. Rory Joshua Connor McCabe O'Kelly. Natasha Louise Morris. Yasmin Sophie Parish. Amy Marie Pemberton. Demi Ramsden. Emily Jane Rangley. Alexis Lee Rigby. Jessica Ann Saunders. Abigail Silcock. Catherine Ann Simon. Nikita Smith. Bethany Rose Taylor. Caitlin Atlanta Thomas. Callum Thompson. Erin Chloe Thurgood. Reese Tootle. Isabel Andrea Toro Carvalho. Sharon Vellaccio. Imalka Angela Vitanangama. Jordan Wellesby. Katie Anna Dawn West. Amelia Ann Woodcock. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Policing and Criminal Investigation. Shannon Elisha Ann Ambler. Eleanor Grace Bardsley. Taylor Blomley. David Alex Brewis. Corey Jade Brown. Charlotte Elizabeth Brown. Emily Buckby. James Alexander Burnett. Lorna Elizabeth Carr. Katie Chad Bond. Damien Charles Chambers. Lucy Ann Conliffe. Sadie Amelia Rose Tootson. Jodie Dunsmore. Frances Ann Fullwood. Kelly Jo Jean Geraghty. Rebecca Hall Richardson. Emily Louise Hargreaves. Joseph Charles Harris. Bethany Helen Heaps. Sophie Lauren Hay. Rihanna Keeley Holding. Sean Francis Hughes. Dominika Mielek. Ebony Jackson. Amelia Rachel Lancaster. Ryan George Layfield. Amy Louise Littrot. Daniel Joseph Longworth. Aidan John Hugh McAlevey. Callum MacDonald. Alice Miller-Jones. Megan Leanne Mountain Roberts. Jack Ryan Murphy. Isabel Lucy Osborne. Luke John Pearson. Joshua Ni Ukwa. Lucy Louisa Roberts. Nabil Sagir. Michael Olufemi Olamide Sofawora. Sophie Jane Taylor. Hannah Thompson. Samantha Elizabeth Ann Whitby. Rianne Louise Williams. The Foundation Degree in Science in Policing. Mika Amara F. Gifford. Craig Patrick Johnson. Kira Whitaker. The Foundation Certificate in Science in Policing. Megan Owen Ford. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Forensic and Applied Sciences.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Social Work, Care and Community. For the Master of Arts in Social Work, Usman Ahmed. Sarah Louise Bradford. Dawn Douglas. Nicole Joanne Harris. Lois Elizabeth Hartley. Stacey Louise Horton. Benedicta Bekwesi Kegeng. Jennifer Elsie Margaret Kelly. Freya Josephine McCabe. Saresh Mohammed. Sana Mohammed. Hannah Rebecca Moulding. Teal Anna Redfern. For the postgraduate certificate in mental health practice, Carla Danielle Formby. Bachelor of Arts with honours in Social Policy and Sociology, Philip Owen Roberts. Joshua Field. For Bachelor of Arts with honours in Children's Schools and Families, Sophia Mehboob. For Bachelor of Arts with honours in Social Pedagogy, Advocacy and Participation, Katharina Ashley Dean. Alison Gibson. Jessica Francis Moulding. Samuel Pelimi. Claire Shaw. For Bachelor of Arts with honours in Social Work, Kahindi Isola Adeniyi. Geraldine Louise Aspin. Zaina Bayat. Chloe Cassidy. Vera Changwe Chita. Vicky Ann Cockrell. Keely Marie Cropper. Courtney Hannah Farrell. Sarah Marie Farrington. Gemma Elizabeth Freeman. Samantha Louise Green. Nicola Louise Hamer. Rachel Louise Hesketh. Catherine Megan Hollinghurst. Raisa Hussain. Aisha Ishfaq. Zara Jabin. Sophie Bromwim Jenkins. Shaista Aliyah Khan. Melanie Jane Kirby. Matthew Logan. Armina Lulat. Aisha Parveen Maksood. Sally Helen Maycox. Jordan Jessica McClellan. Wendy Alice Elizabeth Moon. Devon Georgia Mousley. Nancy Elizabeth Parkinson. Holly Louise Pickford. Cornelia Rakowska. L. Alicia Randall. Kadiatu Sano. Rachel May Shaw. Rais Sulaman Butt. Alexandra Swanell. Farai Takarira. Chelsea Williams. Dominique Louise Ainscoe. Humaira Shabir Akuji. Megan Catherine Ashton. Emma Louise Cartwright. Georgia Johnson. Natasha Jade Lewis. For Bachelor of Science with Honours in Architecture, John Claude Ngoyi. Thihara Imasika Wanakulasuriya Fernando. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Social Work, Care and Community.
Vice-Chancellor, the presentations are completed. I call on Katie Sanderson, Vice President Activities from the Students' Union of the University of Central Lancashire, to respond on behalf of those awarded today.
Firstly, I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate you all on this amazing achievement. Getting to this moment in an academic year which threw many challenges your way is not easy. It is no doubt a result of your hard work, determination and sacrifice. You should all be very proud of yourselves. I remember lots of things about arriving in Preston in 2017. It was raining, it was dark, it was freezing, and it was absolutely terrifying because I didn't know if I would fit in. Before you come to uni, there's all those reassuring articles you read about everyone being in the same boat and everyone feeling nervous. And maybe we all felt like this. But the fear that I could be here without really belonging here was almost too much to bear. For some of us, it was getting involved in a society that got us through. For others, it was the part-time job or the field trip or the seminar groups or the halls of residence that helped us feel a part of something. For me, it was sport. Women's football and women's rugby, where I got the acceptance and the skills and the confidence to really grow as a person. Now, I'd love to say that it was the university that did that to me, or the students' union that changed me. And it is true that without the buildings and the Wi-Fi and the timetables and the sports facilities, none of it would have happened. But there's nothing like a global pandemic to remind us of what really makes the difference. Because when the buildings and the Wi-Fi and the timetables and the sports facilities are taken away, all we have left is each other. It's the student that encourages another student to join a club. It's the housemate that checks in on you to see if you're okay. It's the course mate that reassures you that you're on the right track. We make this university. In 2017, I wasn't sure if I belonged here. Now, here in 2021, I still don't think I belong on this stage, but I do think I belong at this university, my university, our university. And whatever we do next, wherever we go to work or study or live, I want us all to do what you did for me. Let's develop the systems and the structures that make disabled people feel accepted. Let's create the funding and programs that mean people without masses of money or rich relatives can thrive at university. And on this day in Preston, let's not just be pleased that we made it. Let's make sure that people that come after us can make it too. I understand that the graduate world may seem like a scary place, and you may not know what lies ahead, but that is okay. You don't have to have it all figured out just yet. Life has a way of changing, and no matter what you decide for your next steps, I have no doubt that you will all be amazing. Just remember to have compassion for yourself and others. There is no script to life. Take all the qualities that you've learnt throughout your journey and continue to better yourselves each day. There is no such thing as perfection, and life is not a race. You, and you only, have the power to dictate your life. And just remember, you've made it this far. When things seem scary or difficult, just remember how far you've come already, and there's no stopping you now. Go and be amazing and continue to do yourselves proud. Graduation is not the end, it is the beginning. I wish you all the very best for the future, and once again, congratulations.
Today is, of course, a day of great celebration for everyone here, and we need to make sure we celebrate in an appropriate way. Family and friends, there's a good photo and video opportunity coming up, so you might want to get your cameras at the ready. Could I please ask all the graduates to stand and take off your mortarboards? This will be a great relief to many of you, as I've seen how precariously some of them have been balancing on your heads. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to throw your mortarboards up into the air in recognition of all your hard work and achievements. However, please be careful. You don't want to throw it too high or too far, because it's now your mortarboard for you to keep and take home. So on a count of 3, I want you to throw your mortarboards in the air and give a big cheer. And then we will all follow with a further 3 cheers. 1, 2, 3. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Now, if I could please ask you to be seated one last time whilst I explain the final stage of this special day. As we bring this ceremony to a close, I'd like to thank everyone who's been involved in making today such a happy and memorable occasion. And thank you all for coming and sharing this special day with our university community. The platform party will now leave the stage, and graduates, you will shortly be processing out of the hall past a guard of honour in the central aisle. A university usher will prompt your row when you need to stand up. Please make sure you take all of your belongings with you. Guests, please may I ask that you all remain seated until the graduates and platform party have left the hall. You will then be guided through the doors at the side by the ushers to rejoin your graduate in our new University Square for post-ceremony celebrations. Thank you.